Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing like a roster update, showing everything I have. So this is my first engine I ever owned. This is a GP9, which is the Bachmann, no sound. I haven't really done anything with this. It was $88, my first engine. It is quite dusty, as you can see. It definitely does not get run a fifth of as much as most of the other engines. This one has also had the most traumatic experiences, with this not being the original truck, as it took a dive off the table about probably 4 feet up in the air, and we had to replace that because that broke. Surprisingly, that was the only thing that broke on it. And yeah, I don't really have any plans on what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to keep it because it's my first engine. I might put sound in it eventually, but not anytime near in the future. Next up is the Bachmann Spectrum K4 with its missing headlight. I know, very fancy. This one had a DCC decoder in it, just plain DC, no sound or anything. But I put it in a Penzi Doodlebug we have because I thought that'd be more interesting to run. And it kind of is. I don't know. We have plenty of other K4s and E8s and E7s that I run more than this with no sound. I'll probably put sound in it sooner than this guy, but I have other things to spend money on first. And I think this one probably like $100, I'm not sure. And yeah, that's it for this engine. So next up is an E8 Proto 2000 series, the Lifelike, and it has a Tsunami 2 sound decoder in it. And a lot of people take out the weights in this thing, but we were able to squeeze it all in there, and we still we put sound in this probably like a year ago. We still haven't put a headlight in it, so it has no headlight, but it has sound. And I think it was $60 for the engine and probably about like $120, $110 for the sound itself. Next up is a Riverozzi Big Boy. It has sound, and it has sound. That's basically it. It has light. I know, quite amazing. I'm obviously not going to do anything with this other than just run it and look at the majesticness of a Big Boy and its huge box. Like, look at the size of this thing. It's like a mile long. Train can't even pull that many cars. Well, it can, but I'm not quite sure how much this was bought for, but I'm assuming it was probably 200, 300, I'm not sure. I don't know. It was a gift. It is very majestic, and I have no plans on selling it or messing with it anytime soon. So next up here, we got a BLI Paragon 3 I1SA with the long haul tender. And this thing has had some traumatic experiences with its decoder going out. So it has a Paragon 4 decoder with the Keep Alive. So it has that. It was kind of funny. They weren't supposed to give that to us because they asked if we wanted it for an extra $20, and I was like, no, I don't care. And then it got here and it was inside the engine. So that was nice. There's nothing really else other than I have to say about this. Other than its decoder going, which I still don't really understand how. Just from that, it was just like track shortage, and that's how it went. Other than that, I have really nothing else to say about this. Yeah, and I think I got this for around $260 or $80. It was used, but that I got around for $260 or $80. Which is a really good price considering how much they go for now. Next up on the list is my Paragon 3 Niagara, the NYC S1B. This thing has had its fair share of traumatic experience. Just realized that my Broadway engines are having significantly more issues than every other engine I have. This one's smoke unit went kind of crazy, same with its decoder. So I assumed it was broken and kind of didn't touch it for a while, and then I just reset the decoder, see what happened. It works fine now. The smoke unit is still destroyed. We tried replacing the wick, that didn't do anything. We're gonna look at replacing the heating element, It's not a Broadway heating element we're using, but I mean, as long as it doesn't fry the decoder, which I doubt it would, I don't really care if it doesn't work because it's already not working. But I would like trying to get the smoke unit working on this. Other than that, it runs good. Oh, and I got this for $300 with shipping, if you wanted to know that. All right, next up on the list is this Paragon 2 H10. It is probably right now my like favorite engine to run that we have, like out of my engines, out of all the other engines we have on the layout. This is the most recent item that I have, and this thing is nice. The smoke unit's great. I like the marker lights. I haven't had it that long for traumatic experiences to happen to it, but there may be some in the future. $320 or $350, I think that's how much it was. Yeah, definitely worth it, every penny. We did try buying an MTH one, but it came fried. Like the decoder didn't do anything, didn't move, made a little buzzing noise, but nothing would happen. No lights, no movement, no smoke. That was very unfortunate. I kind of wanted a electronic coupler. And last but not least, the S2. It's a gem model. It came painted, it was custom painted by the last owner. He also put TCS in it. It is missing a couple small details here and there, but I'm going to 3D print them or maybe even try and make them out of brass. I'm not sure. I have no real experience with messing with metals for details. So the S2 is my favorite just engine in general. It runs pretty smooth, but it has some problems when it comes to, I don't know, turning in corners. So I'm probably going to put a better spring on these trucks. I want to replace the middle wheels with flangeless wheels, and same on the tender. I want to replace the two inside wheels with flangeless wheels so it's can handle curves a bit better, not derail. I put a reverse light on the back. I used one of the little crystals that come with it for the marker lights. I just filed off the back and put that there. And then for the marker lights themselves, the H10 came with extra marker lights, just the little covers. So I drilled holes where the marker lights are supposed to be. I put those in, and then I put some lights behind them and wired them up, and they work great. They're very bright, and definitely the best thing I've done to this engine so far, other than cleaning the motor and gears so it actually can run almost smoothly. Definitely gonna be doing a lot of stuff to this. I want to put 2 smoke units in this, and I want to put sound in it, but that's not as easy as it sounds. Because if you want to buy a decoder with sound, you have to buy from Broadway Limited. And if you don't know, you can't buy decoders from Broadway Limited. So that's an issue. The only other way would be trying to make my own sounds and adding it to like a Digitrax decoder or a Loke sound decoder, but I don't want to really pay $180 for the programmer. So I don't know. This may just go without sound for a while. I'm not sure. And this was $405. So currently my most expensive engine. And that is everything I own, and I'm gonna show you some of the other engines the layout has, but not as in-depth as this. So right here we got a Bachmann Spectrum K4. This is an MTH K4, and it has a smoke unit, but the fan motor is bad. Here is a BLI QSI Platinum K4. This is the K4 I own. This is another Bachmann K4. Over here we have a QSI M1. This is a BLI M1, and we turned up the smoke unit to max to see what would happen, and it started melting. But I mean, it already had a crack, so it could have been to a nice, worse things could happen to a nicer engine. And then this is another QSI M1. So over here we've got 4 weathered, with sound, lifelike engines. I don't know what kind they are. And then we've got, here's 4 Bachmann, it's like Alco, I don't know, freight engines. And they also have sound. This is another Bachmann. This is an F unit with a Bachmann F unit, but it doesn't quite match it. I'm not sure who makes this. This is just the Bessemer F unit. Not sure who makes this. This is just another F unit. These are probably Bachmann. This is a shark nose from BLI Paragon 2. Over here we have got a sound value Bachmann E8. This is my, well, that's E7. This is my E8 I already showed. This is a BLI Paragon 3 RSD 15. This is just a another Bessemer engine. I'm not sure what kind it is. And then this is an Athearn Genesis F7, I'm assuming. And then this is just the Walters engine. I'm not sure which kind. This is my Bachmann GP9 I showed. This is a Walters, which I think it's a GP7. This is a Walters, like H10D something. And then this is a Paragon 2, just road switcher. This is another Walters engine, same as this one. Not sure what this guy's is. And then this is a Bachmann Sound Value PLNE road switcher. I showed you this guy. This is another Bachmann K4. And then the other side of the room, we've got a Bachmann Spectrum engine. We've got 2 Bachmann shark noses and I'm pretty sure this is a, I don't remember what this is, but this is a penline shell that we're gonna paint probably eventually and put this on here. Here's that doodle bug I talked about at the beginning of the video, and this has that DCC chip, and it's made by Bachmann. It's Bachmann Spectrum engine with lights inside, in here, lights. Very nice. And then in the staging yard, we got 2 Walters Pro 2000 E8. We just got 2 engines left, 1 diesel, 1 steam. And we have a Centipede Paragon 2 Centipede. It's got a bit of paint wear, as you can see from just where we pick it up at. So we probably should be a bit more careful about that. And then this last engine, this is a QSI T1, PRR T1. We actually got this thing brand new, sealed inside the box, like had the plastic wrap around it. Very nice. That's all the engines I got to show you. That's all I've got for you today. If you want me to do a bit more like what I did with the first engines that I own, with like all of them, I can. That's just gonna be a really long video, that's why I didn't do it. My friend Michael's Trains is also going to be doing a video like this eventually. It should be soon. So I'll have his channel in the description, or you can just look up Michael's Trains, and his channel should pop up. So bye.
I knew it. And it would not do that in real life, right?
No, it's just because the electronics are hot. I didn't like that.
Oh, whoa, what? The big boy destroys the layout with its kill options.